it's a little bit slower to produce. So, got flowers. I've got a few tiny pods on it. So, they'll be coming on a little pretty soon. They're just a lot slower than the orange hob. Next plant I got is a lemon drop. It's got a bunch of flowers on it. The second one I've got, it's starting to come on and produce a bunch of pods. Let's see if I can get down in here. There's one. There's one down in there. I hope you can see that. There's a bunch more down underneath the canopy. So just a matter of time letting them turn yellow. Next two plants are the Augie limons. And look at the number of pods this plant has on it. There's over 100 pods on this one plant. Very citrusy flavor. Hot, yes. Here's a secondary plant. Once again, just loaded up with pods in there. Everywhere you look, there's pods. Next, I'll come around to my Trinidad scorpions. Once again, these seem to be a lot slower producing than some of the other super hots. So I've got buds and flowers on them, just waiting for them to produce. Here's a second plant. This one here is my Augie omnicolor. You can look over this thing and you can see all of the flowers. So I have a few fruit in here. They're just hard to see. Let's see, there's one right here. There's one. They turn different colors: purples, cream, orange, red, different colors. So once they get full of fruit, they're beautiful. Next plant I got is a paper lantern habanero. I have a few fruit, but I've got to find them. Here's one, or a couple. You can see that one there. And another one there. They say it's got typical heat of a habanero, just it produces a lot more. So I've got 3 plants of that. We'll go down to my next one, which is the fatale. And there's some fruit set on it. Got some good pods coming on. Just waiting for them to ripen up. I can't wait to try this pepper. They say it is excellent. Here's some more fruit set on the other side. Let's see. Right there. And all down in there. You can see them. Can't wait, can't wait. Then I have some savory habaneros, which is a habanero pepper without the heat. And they have started to fruit. You can see the little fruits right here. So, we'll see if I bite into one of those and scream. I don't know. Here's the second plant. Got some more fruit set on it right there. Next row is just a little mixture of herbs and stuff. It's got some dill. I like to pickle my my cucumbers. So I grow my own home dill, and we cut off of that when we make our pickles to make dill pickles. And in between them, I actually threw in a couple of rosemary plants. If I can get this out of the way. And I started those from seed as well, and they seem to be doing just fine. Here's another rosemary that's in between the dill. And there's a couple more of them. Next I got some tam jalapenos, which is a mild jalapeno. Got some good peppers on it. Going down the road, there's more dill, more dill. Like I said, this dill is approximately 3.5 to 4 foot high. All going to seed, which is no big deal, because you can use the dill seed as well as the dill weed. Here I got a couple more Scotch bonnets. You can see fruit set on them. On my last video I had a lot of buds and flowers, but I didn't have a lot of fruit set. Now, as you can see, the fruit set's coming on. I mean, they're there. It's just patience from here on out. There's another Scotch bonnet. Got some onions growing in here. I just stuck some in here and there. Had a couple extra Trinidad scorpion plants. Decided to go ahead and stick them here. Once again, Trinidad scorpion's a little bit later season, so I don't expect really any harvest or any pods from them until September. Usually it starts cooling off, and when it cools off, it just seems like they explode with new growth, buds, flowers, and then fruit. So I do believe I'll get some. It's just going to be a little later. But anyway, let me pan over the whole garden, see if I can get it all in the picture here. But that is my 2011 tomato, pepper, and herb garden. And you can see that's a 5-foot chain link fence in the back there, and you can see the tomatoes are well above, some of them are well above the fence, so good growth, good growth. Give you a little picture. I didn't show you my greenhouse in the last video, didn't have time. Nothing in it right now. We're having about 103 to 107 temps. So inside the greenhouse, it's got to be 150 plus, so I don't think anything will grow in there. Let me take it over here. I'll show you right quick. Here is a couple of super chili plants I grew. Very good producer. I mean, they pump them out. You can cut a bunch of all these. If I cut all these red ones off here, by tomorrow I'll have another 5 to 10 red ones again. So got 2 of those growing in pots. Let me take you over here. I've got some chili pekins that I started from seed, and they've got little peppers coming on them there and there. If I can keep the dadgum mockingbirds from coming down and getting them, that'd be alright. Here's another chili pekin, its 2nd year. I have to back away from this one, it's gotten so big, but if I come in here I can show you the little chili pekins on it. It's loaded up. They're all over the place. There, a couple more down here. Proud of that one. And then over here I've got my ornamentals. I've got a sangria. You can see all the different colored pods. They start out as purple, and then they go to a yellow color, and then an orangish color, and then to a deep red. This one here is called Pretty in Purple. You start out with your purple peppers like this. Then they change over to your reds, as you can see down in there. And this one has a little bite to it. It'll catch you by surprise. The next one is a New Mexico Twilight, a New Mexican variety. You can see the different colors of it. It starts out as pale yellow, then to orange, finally to a deep red. Next one I have is Purple Flash. Have little purple peppers on it. I don't have any ripe ones as of yet, so I'm sure they're going to turn red by the time you get done. And here's the Prairie Fire. Starts as a cream, then goes to an orange, and then finally to a bright red. And that thing is loaded up with peppers, as you can see, all over. Very pretty plant. Here's another one of my sangrias. Loading up. I mean, all these peppers are doing really good for me. They're doing what they're supposed to. I grew them for their beauty, and they're definitely beautiful. Just everywhere you look, peppers everywhere. I really like the variegation that you get on the purple flash. You got your purple and green with the white tint. They're not as fast as a producer of the peppers as the rest, but they'll get there. And lastly but not least, my black pearl. You can see the cluster of the black pearls. That's where it gets its name. They finally turned to a bright red. This plant's got some little green in it, as you can see on some of the leaves here, but they're mainly black. What makes this plant so unique? Here's another one sitting right here, starting to put on the peppers. But once again, you can see the leaves are just a blackish color. Beautiful plant, beautiful. Well guys, that's about all I got to show you for today. Once again, I'll step back over here and show you a different view of my pepper garden, tomato, herb, etc. And I just walk down the rows. Got plenty of room between all the peppers, but when you get to the tomatoes, it's a different story. I planted those tomatoes 3 foot apart, thinking that would be plenty, but being as they wasn't caged properly, they no bueno, can't get down there. You just have to plow in, and I've been harvesting quite a few tomatoes. It's just hard to see them since they're so dense. Well, thank you for watching. Y'all have a good day.